What's going on, guys? Just got back from a short day yard sailing. Picked up some different items today, kind of branched out from my normal stuff. Did grab some other normal things that I usually will grab. I got some Pyrex for $2. That's a good little set right there. Comes with lid for one of them, so that'll sell pretty easily. Probably around $10 to $20, somewhere around there for the both of them. So that's a good pickup. I grabbed some DVDs, which is just kind of random ones today. Godfather, Michael Jackson, Dean Martin. Pretty strange, a little bit different. But the one that I really liked that I found today was Davey Bowie. This is a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. So that one's going to go pretty good. I think I was seeing comps around like $30 to $40 just on that one. I think I paid for $8. For 8 of the DVDs, I paid $2. So she was asking it was $5 for $1. I just gave her $2 for all the DVDs. Of course, did grab some vinyls, just a few from my first sale of the morning. The first sale of the morning, I ended up going an hour early, so that was very, it was interesting. I was lucky that I did, because I think I grabbed some pretty good stuff. New water pick, just for $7, probably paid about $5 when all said and done. I did get a tube amplifier. I have not tried one of these before, or even really seen one in person yet. I bid on a couple storage units, but I did not win them, obviously, so I'm pretty excited about this. This is a homemade one that he did himself. I paid $50 for this unit right here. Not sure I'm going to do too well on that, but you know what? I just like to try different things and learn. That's the only way to learn, guys, is just by trying different things. This is a pretty standard item right here. I did end up paying, I think it was about $35 for it when all said and done. They were asking $40. It sells for about $100 to $120, so I should do pretty good on that. Should move pretty quick. Grab some Beats. These sell decently. And then recently I have been doing a lot of stereo equipment. I've been doing pretty well with it, so I decided to pick up pretty much all of his stereo equipment. And this stuff should do pretty good. All of it was very clean, came with remotes, so I'm pretty excited about that. Boston acoustic speakers. I grew up in the Northeast, so those are hitting home to me. And then down below here, I did grab some tools. Ended up with a framing nail gun that I paid $25 for. Sells for about $80. I was seeing $60 to $80, so I just decided to grab that. Vise that I actually need for my workbench. Just some 8-tracks from another sale. I paid $3 for this entire lot of 8-tracks, and the case alone looked really cool. It's a red velvet case. I'll show you guys that right now. And that was kind of interesting, so it just kind of made me say yes to it. And the case looks like it's in pretty good shape. It even has the keys there to lock it. So that was interesting. For $3, I couldn't say no. And then we have a Dremel piece here that honestly I might just keep in the garage, because for $5 that's just right for my garage. And then I did grab a Briggs & Stratton sign. That's also for my garage. And the last thing that I took a pretty big risk on here was the CDs. I have never bought CDs before. I've done vinyls and stuff, but usually I stay away from CDs. But this guy's collection just seemed to be right in that classic rock era that sells pretty well for me on the vinyl side. So I decided to go for it on the CDs. He was asking $180 for this entire lot. It's about 500 CDs here. It'll definitely keep me busy for the week. So I decided to do it, pull the trigger on it. There's some pretty crazy titles in here, I think. So we will see how I do with this. I'll certainly keep you guys updated on this stuff. There'll be another follow-up video to show how I do on this stuff, comps-wise and everything else.